Hey, it's Blossom and welcome back to the channel. I don't really have anything planned for today's video. I have no idea what to do with myself a little bit. There's a lot of, you could do this, you could do that. So today I'm just going to figure that out. I was going to eat all my toast in front of you, but I didn't want it to go cold and I only have 2 slices left. So the issues I have. 1, I want to carry on editing my second draft, which would technically be my 3rd draft. But the issue with that is I feel like I'm just obsessing. So maybe taking a step back from it would be a good idea to see it with fresh eyes. 2, I could completely start another series, story, which I do have ideas for, but I don't want to, because a little part of me is like, should you really start something new? You might get your wires crossed or something. I don't know. My second idea is, my third idea is to make the second book for, like, continue it to the next book from this draft of where the second draft ended. Because I knew that Insurrection was going to be at least a 2-book series. And it is something that I do need to consider because I have no idea really what's going to happen in that book. I also don't want to, I do want to start it, but it's a lot of work. Both restarting the second book and starting a new story is a big thing for me because of how I plan. And yeah, I have an idea or some idea where it's going to go, the second book, but it's a bit of I'm a bit daunted by it, should we say. I would have to create a world from scratch if I started another story, so I don't really know what to do. There is also the possibility that I just carry on and do challenges and hope I get inspiration from there, but I don't want to make content that I wouldn't necessarily watch. And right now I haven't been watching a whole lot of AuthorTube. Perhaps I should spend, because today basically I have nothing to do. I have nothing I'd want to do, nothing's calling to me. So perhaps I should sit down and plan out those 2 stories and see where they'd go, and then whichever takes my fancy do, because I do definitely want to go back to the second draft with completely fresh eyes, so I won't touch it for the next 2-3 weeks. So you've probably seen, and if you haven't, go and see the video I made about how I plan books, or how I planned Insurrection. So wires. Basically, I create a big folder full of characters, world, rules, plot, and key information about the characters that are key to the story. And what I need to do now is that all over again, and it's something that I do really enjoy. What I normally do is I scroll through Pinterest for a bit, create a pin board for character, like how they look, and get a feel for what I'm after, and then go into a little bit more in depth about who they are, who they're related to, what their powers are, what they look like. So, to begin with, I am going to open up my Word document, Google, and basically I'm going to take the information that I have for the characters that are already existing and put them into a whole new Word document. So for instance, the main characters, they're all going to still be involved no matter what. Some new characters that are in the book or mentioned like once in the book that I've got will go in. A little part of me doesn't even know if I should really show you my screen because of spoilers, but I'll film it just in case. Ah. So I stopped to have tea. It is now 20 to 7 and I have written so many pages full of plans, but I just can't seem to get a reasonable timeline. So I think I'm just going to start writing and hope for the best, because like I know where it wants to go and what I need, and I know what caused those things to happen, but I can't quite figure out when those things should happen, or I don't know. Oh, it's hard to talk about on camera when no one knows the plot, but things need to be learned at a certain time for other things to happen, and I'm not quite sure when those things should happen, so I think I'm just gonna write and see what comes to me. It's been a weird day. So I got a little distracted and did some shopping. Oops. So I've literally only just started writing and it's coming to me slowly but surely. And I'm probably going to be doing this for the rest of the night. And depending on how it goes, I might do it tomorrow too. So this video might continue. We'll see. But yeah, I think that I feel the need to just sit down and completely lose myself in the writing, so having to stop every couple of minutes to think about what I need to say to the camera is an unneeded stress in a sense. So I'm going to leave recording today and then pick up tomorrow. So see you in a minute. So it's the next morning and it's time to write again. I didn't get a whole lot done. I say a lot. I spent the rest of the night, last night, writing up until maybe about 11 o'clock. I didn't get a whole lot done. I think I got about 1,500 words done. I was really struggling to figure out how these characters were going to react with each other and exactly how it should start, because when I end Insurrection, the main character is about to set off somewhere, and I wasn't sure whether or not to start the second book that she's already there, or exactly from where the other book finished. So it was me just typing and messing around. I wasn't really, there's new characters, like completely new characters, so I've got to figure out how those two are going to react, and yeah, got hiccups. Yeah, so it was productive, but I'm not happy with it. But then again, you know, first draft, not expected to be brilliant, is it? So I am going to write again and carry on writing today, but also I've decided that I'm going to do a bit of baking because I'm wanting some cake and I don't want to go out and buy it, so I'm going to cook some cake. Well, I say cake, I'm going to cook some cinnamon rolls as well. This video is going to be all over the place. To begin with, it was planning, then it was writing, and now it's cooking. So, 2-day vlog, I think. Let's see how today goes. I've been writing for about 45 minutes now, but what I've been doing instead of actually writing is planning the chapters out a little bit better so that I have kind of an idea of where it's going, almost like a zero draft, but I'm only doing like 4 chapters and then I'm going to fill them out and then do the chapters again and then fill them out. That is my method for today, I think. It's going well, just trying to figure out the feel of the book, I guess. It is weird. I don't remember, well, to be honest, it was so long ago, but I don't remember it being this weird when it started. I don't know. So, done my baking. Gonna quickly clean up and then get back to writing. It's been a bit of a weird day, not really vlogged much and not really done a whole lot of writing, not done a whole lot of anything. I don't know where the day's gone, considering it only feels like all I've done is cook. It did obviously take like an hour to let the dough rise and things like that, so a little bit longer than I remember cinnamon rolls to take. But they came out pretty good, and I'm just gonna get to writing again. So I've decided to move to my bedroom because my boyfriend's watching something on Netflix and it's distracting me. I'm not actually going to get any of my writing done if I stay in there. I managed to write maybe 1,000 words and then realised that I was watching TV. So I think, I'm not feeling crazily into it. I think I'm getting a bit too stressed out about making sure it makes sense and it's perfect from... I'm putting too much pressure on myself. So I don't know whether or not I'll do this for much longer, but we'll see. So it is now nearly 8:20. I've written just under 2,000 words, bringing the word count to 3,500. It's going okay. I just need to, I think, lay off myself a little bit because I'm basically feeling really irritated that it's not going perfect, or that it's not perfect, and I realise that it is what it is. Right now I'm writing, I'm not editing, I have no idea how the people are going to react to each other, and as I'm writing I'm still coming up with ideas, so I'm problem solving as I go, and I just need to write and not judge myself so harshly, considering it is literally just writing. I think for the next couple of days I'll basically be going through and doing it as I'll plan out the chapters, write the chapters, then plan out more chapters, then write those. So far I think I'm on the 3rd chapter, I'm halfway through the 3rd chapter, and I have 5 chapters planned. So I will write all those chapters out and then plan another 5 more and go from that, I think, for now. Until I maybe get to, once I've got to 10 chapters, then I'll go through and read them, I think. Or until I get to a point where I'm stuck. And then I might sort that out. But yeah, I know this video's been weird. I started out thinking I'll plan, and then realised that, to be honest, to plan I need to write. And because I'd spent most of the day planning, I had to end up pushing it over to the next day. Then I decided, you know what, I'm going to cook, and then went back to writing. It was a weird one. But hopefully you found it interesting, or you can relate. But yeah, thanks for watching. If If you like what you saw, leave a like and a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified every time I upload. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.